and then this rolled up piece of felt, okay? So the very first thing that you need to do is find your things. So I'll wait and make sure you all get them. You might have to reach to the bottom of your bag. And if you want, you can unfold your banner. Now, my string keeps falling off my banner. If that happens to you, it's okay. It's very easy to fix, so don't worry if it does. I'm actually gonna move mine over to the side so that it doesn't get in the way while we're talking. But when you unroll your banner, if you look at the very top, do you see how one edge has like a little bit of a lip and then the other side doesn't? You wanna use this side not with the lip as your front. Okay, so make sure once you unroll your banner that you put it facing up like that. You can kind of see mine there. And that way we'll glue everything to the right way. All right, now I'm gonna hold you up the one that Autumn made. You should have, if you open this, your little bag, you can start laying out your candles. You're gonna have 4 white candles and 1 red candle, okay? So go ahead and make sure that you have all your candles in your bag, and then there's little red dots, those are the berries for the holly that we're gonna put on at the bottom. So if you think about this, we're trying to make this look like a wreath. So this is the greenery to the wreath, the holly wreath, and then these are the candles that stick out of it. Normally, if you had an actual circle wreath, you'd have the candles, going all around it. But if you straighten it out, this is what it would look like. So that's what this is. It's a wreath, but it's flat. Chris, yes, Christopher, what's your question?
We have holly bushes in our front yard.
Do you? I love those. I think they're so beautiful. Are there berries on them right now?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You'll have to check because they're probably, I don't know enough about holly bushes to know when they berry, but they usually get these cute little red berries on them and they make them, they're very pretty to look at. All right, so does everybody have what you need as far as your 4 candles, your 4 white candles, your 1 red candle? All right. I can't think of a Spy Kids show. Can you guys help me with the name of a Spy Kids show? I'm thinking of MacGyver, but you guys would have no idea what that is because it's a grown-up show and it's from really old. Christopher, what's a Spy Kids show? Tell me the name of one. Oh, Spy Kids. Let's just pretend there's a show called Spy Kids. There actually might be. Danny, is there a net? What's the name of a Spy Kids show?
Odd Squad.
That's the one. Thank you. That is the one that we watched that I was totally thinking of. Good job, Abigail. All right, so when you take your glue, this is a spy trick. This isn't really, but this is how you open glue. The very top tip of your glue, there's a little point. If you look at the very top edge of your, inside there, do you see how there's kind of like a little point in there that you could touch? When you open your glue and you turn it around, well, I don't know if this one even needs it. Hold on. I don't think it needs it, guys. Well, anyway, if you ever get a glue that has a little foil seal, usually the back of the container, the back of the lid, if you push it on there, it'll open your glue stick. I need to see if this glue will come out or if you might need to cut the very edge off. Okay. I think these ones you're gonna actually have to cut the tip off. Can you guys all pause and go get scissors or ask your grown-ups to help you get scissors? Lucy already has her scissors. I gotta get my scissors. Hold on.
Amy.
Yes.
If you unscrew the top and then you use the pointed part.
Is that what you have to do? Oh.
And then you have.
Okay, so take the spiky, thank you, Karen. This tip comes off very easily, and then you're left with just foil. If you then take the Spy Kids trick, the top of your container, and you push it in, you'll hear a little pop, and then you'll see the glue start to come out. You guys, did that work for you? Step one, Miss Amy has to learn how to open the glue. What would I do without you, Carolyn? Thank you. All right, so let me do that again just so we see. So you take the lid of the glue off. You take the other lid off. So there's two parts that you unscrew. The very first lid goes into, you turn it upside down and you push it in, and you'll see that little foil in there will pop off. And then you put it all back together. Man, I'm glad we didn't do this in the morning. This was one I needed to be fully awake for. Okay, and now when you squeeze the tip, a little bit of glue will come out. All right, so guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about this glue. This is special glue. It's supposed to be able to stick fabric to fabric, so it should help make this felt go down. We don't have a ton of the glue. I only gave you guys 2 or 3 bottles, so we need to use it a little bit conservatively, just use a little bit so that you have enough to glue everything down. If you end up running out of glue, I believe you can use a regular Elmer's, a white glue versus a glue stick. If you run out of glue and you need more glue, we will figure out and get you the supplies that you need. Most of your families, I think, are probably pretty crafty, but hi, Charlie. Good to see you, buddy. All right, so now we've got our glue tubes open. So the first thing that you can do is take one of your white candles. I'm gonna put a couple little here. I'm gonna actually do it here so you can see me when I'm doing it. I'm gonna just put a couple little dots at the top, maybe one along the bottom, or in the middle, and then at the bottom. So I'm not squirting the glue really hard because I want to sort of try to conserve it a little bit. And then you're going to turn it over and stick it down. You don't want to put it so far up to the top that you don't leave room for your candle, because remember, there's going to be a flame at the top, but you don't want to put it so far down that you run out of room for your wreaths. So you just sort of kind of put it, I put mine I don't know if you can see, sort of lined up with the very pointed edge of mine. And then once you put it down, you can kind of just push it down. Do you guys know what these things are? These 2 white strips of little dots? These are called Velcro tabs. So what we're going to do with these is each week in Advent, you light a candle. These candles, you're going to make them so that they come off, so that you can use this again and again and again. And we'll actually put the Velcro tabs on and then be able to detach the flames. That's why I love this craft, because I think it's so cute with the little tabs. Okay, so how's everybody doing? Did everybody get the first candle down? Okay, are we ready to do the second candle? Let's do it. So kind of the same thing, a little bit of glue, maybe at the top and a little bit in the middle, a little bit on the bottom. We can always go back and add more glue if we need to, if it's not sticking. So I'm going to put that one next to it. Now, the middle candle is red. Does anybody know why that's a different color candle? So there's the 4 candles in an Advent wreath help us to tell the story, the Christmas story. So if you guys tune into children's worship this week, or this month, we'll actually talk about what each candle means each week. But the very last candle that you light is the candle in the middle. That's actually the Christ candle. So it gets a special color. On our Advent banner, it's red. So you want to make sure that you put the Christ candle, the red candle, next in the middle. And if you choose not to do it that way, it's okay. You do it the way you want to do it. There is no right or wrong way with these things. This is your craft. So if you decide you want to put your red candle somewhere else, you do that. You do you, okay? So I'm gonna glue my candle, my next candle down next. And then, let's see, everybody doing okay there? You want to keep going and we'll do our next white candle? Oops, I guess I should, I just stuck it to the table. Here, I should probably do it over here so you guys can see it. Everybody doing okay? All right. Last candle, we'll put the white one down at the end. This glue actually goes a longer way than I thought, which is good, because I was really worried that I didn't buy enough glue for everybody to use, but I'm almost done putting down my candles and I still have quite a bit of glue left in the first container. So hopefully nobody will run out. All right, so there's our candles that are down. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is you should have two separate little 5 strips of these little dots. Take one side, it doesn't matter which. There's one side that's kind of softer and there's one side that's a little bit bumpier. I'm gonna put my bumpy side, I'm gonna use my bumpy side, but you guys, doesn't matter which ones, you can use these strips. What you're gonna do, I'm gonna take these off to show you, you're gonna put your little dots above the candles, not on the felt, or I mean, not on the yellow felt, just on the right above. So you take one of these dots and you stick it there. They come off like stickers. You should not need glue on this step, but once you push it down, you're gonna wanna kind of push on it to make sure that it sticks, okay? So there's 5 little dots on one strip. You put all of those 5 dots above your candles that you just placed on. And these actually seem pretty sticky, so hopefully they will stick well for us. All right, so we have 5 candles that have been glued on and 5 dots. I kind of went fast there. I'll wait and make sure everybody gives me a thumbs up to make sure that you have what you need and that you're good, Lucy, okay? Danny's good. Teddy, are you doing okay? Wait, I can't hear you. Can you unmute yourself?
Mom? Ugh.
There you go. Okay. Did you unmute yourself? Are you unmuted or no?
Yeah, he's unmuted, I think.
Okay. We're all good.
Awesome. Thank you guys for helping too. So the next thing that you're going to do is the other strip of stickies. You're going to put one on the one side of your little yellow flames. Lucy, you have a question? No? Okay. So you're basically just like the same thing you did. You're just going to take the sticker, you're going to kind of pull it off, and then just stick it on there. You want to kind of push it on a little bit, and then that will be what goes on and becomes the flame on your candle. And then you'll be able to pull it off. And we want to, sometimes it takes a little while for the stickies to work, so you might want to let those little stickers stick to your candle flame for a minute before you try to put them down and pull them off. And it's not a big deal. If they come off and they're not sticky, you can use the glue to put them back on. I know the second Noelle got her bag, she started playing with these and we lost all the sticky. So I had to use glue to put hers down, which is fine. It worked, but it is what it is. There's always one. All right, so we're gonna put all of our little stickies on the back of your 5 candle flames. Okay, so I have mine like that, but I mean, what you get to do each week is when, oh yeah, Lucy, that looks awesome. Each week during Advent, you'll take a candle. Like what I did with mine is at home, I saved this bag and I just put our candles, like for Autumn's that she'd already done, I just keep hers in a little baggie, and then each week we get a candle out. There's also a little booklet. Yours might have a slightly different picture on because I had to print more copies and I couldn't find my picture of this, so I had to download another one. But this little booklet tells you what there's a little reading for each week. Nice, Maggie, that looks awesome. Okay, so the last thing that you want to do, there's a lot more flexibility, or you put your leaves on. You can see how Autumn did hers a couple of years ago. So she overlapped some leaves. She put her red berries like that. You could do that. You can really do them any way you want. But so you just want to use your glue, and kind of on one end of your leaf, you're going to put some glue down and then place the green leaves down. And like the bag I have, they're quite pretty. There's 2 different colors of green. So you can mix it up and kind of put some in one place, some in another. You could put all of the dark green together and then all of the light green. It's totally up to you. However you want to make this look is fine. So we're gonna put those and you know, if you don't want to use them all, you don't have to. The one thing I like about art is there's never one right way to do it. It's the way you want to do it. And that becomes the way you do it, and that's good. And then if you guys run out of glue in one of your glue bottles, you can use that spy trick to open your second bottle of glue, your second little thing of glue, and you know, glue it some more. So I didn't want us to run out of glue. That's why I tried to give everybody more than one. Teddy, yes. Do you have a question?
I'm done.
Are you done? That's awesome. Is anyone else done? Maggie, that looks really cool. Lucy, are you finished? Not yet. Yeah, I'm still gluing mine on too, but it's okay. You can take your time. Say again?
Okay. What?
And all right. So what I hope that you can do with this, that looks really nice, Teddy. you can follow along with the Sundays in Advent. So Advent, we actually did this a whole week early. So Advent actually starts next Sunday. So you have next Sunday, you will take and put your first candle on your Advent wreath or on your banner. And there's a little booklet that has some stories. And for those of you that are in first grade, you probably are reading already or close to reading. If you aren't reading yet, you can ask somebody in your family to help you. But there's a little description of what each week means, and then it'll say week 1, and it'll tell you what to do and give you some information. Way back in the time, that Jesus was born, and right after that, they didn't have pens and papers and books yet. So the only way that they could share stories was not to, go and pick up a book. They had to tell the story by mouth. And so they came up with the symbolism of a wreath and the Advent candles to help them remember different parts of the story. So each week, when you light a candle, the candle means something, and this little booklet will help you know what they mean. And so the thing I like about this too is it's the kind of story that even if you can't read yet, the candles can help you remember the points of the story so that you can share it with other people.
Okay, shut up, Paul.
Oh, that looks awesome.
What?
Petty, great job.
Candles keep low.
Yeah, they're supposed to.
Are they falling off?
Yeah. Well,
I know I had that same problem when I was doing Noel's, and I did just use some of this. Well, actually, I didn't use this glue. I didn't have this glue at home, but I have like a regular fabric glue that I used. I saved it because I knew we had some at home, but that's why I didn't know how it opened.
Hungry.
yeah, we'll use this as we put them on each week.
Yeah, and if you need anything like more Velcro tabs or something, you know what I mean, just let me know, because we still have a lot of supplies that if somebody needs more or something didn't work, I can certainly send it your way. All right, so I'm going to stop recording, and then hold on here. So this is our Advent banner craft. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you can use this to remember your Advent and celebrate the Advent season. All right, that was my